Hey everybody, welcome to another Realms of Conflict. I'm here with Mike.
Hey.
You guys will remember him with his dwarves and his orc and goblin Mordheim warbands. And we're going to be playing a Realm of Conflict battle plan. So this is a battle plan from Age of Sigmar called Pre-Emptive Strike. And what I really like about these is our first time using the battle plans is they tell a story. And the two armies you're going to be using, my Stormcast Eternals versus his orcs and goblins. Well, actually, they'd be Orruks now. Yeah. Orruks. This story works really well. It's called Pre-Emptive Strike. There's a realm gate in the center of the table, and what's happened is we've come to parlay. We showed up to parlay, and the Orruks have showed up to partay instead. So what's happened is we're the intruders. We've intruded into, I guess, one of their territories, probably looking for Gorka Market because we've started the war against Chaos, and shots get fired. The Orcs just go wild and start charging us. Yep. So we'll walk you through the battle plan. We're going to show you Mike's really cool, rebased already Age of Sigmar ready Orc and Goblin army, but Orruks now, so Forces of Destruction. And then we'll check out my Stormcast Eternals and we'll get started. So here we go. Here is the Orruk Horde. Now we were playing with 60 wound cap for our sort of like model pool. Also up to 6 Warscrolls, up to 2 hero and monster keywords in the grouping. That's kind of been what we've been going for here in the co-op for our games. So we have a Warscroll of goblins with, night goblins with bows. We have a Warscroll Great Shaman who's mounted on a boar. We have a Warscroll of Savage Orc Boar Boys. We have a single Warscroll with 20 Savage Orcs with bows. We have a Orc Warboss on a Wyvern Warscroll, and then a Ragnarok Warscroll. So that's the 2 heroes, the Great Shaman and the Warboss are the hero keywords, and the 2 monster keywords are the Ragnarok and the Wyvern. So there it is. There's the 60 wounds with Orcs. Just realized the Night Goblins aren't actually in the thing that's down. That takes us to 70 wounds. 70, yeah. He just reminded me. So they're not actually part of this. He brought them because we're going to play more time later on. But yeah, no, we've got the stuff all rebased I wanted to show you. So technically, he could deploy something. I guess he could deploy either or.
I could,
when he deploys them. But yeah, that's 70 wounds that you're seeing in the photo. And here is my Thunderstrike Brotherhood of Stormcast Eternals. We got the Lord Relictor. We have the Lord Celestant on his Dracoth. We have 2 Warscrolls of Liberators with Sigmarite Hammers and Sigmarite Shields, some Retributors, and some Prosecutors. Now, I am, as always, outnumbered but never outgunned, so I have about 50 wounds. I still have to paint up my reinforcements for this to get it up a little bit higher, but that's on its way. But there it is, my Thunderstrike Brotherhood. So the battle plan we're going to be using is Pre-Emptive Strike. Now you pick your armies first, then you go on to your objectives. Now the Trespasser's objective, which is me, I'm trespassing, is I have to hold the Realm Gate in the middle of the table, which you'll see right here. We've built our cool Realm Gate. We don't actually have the Realm Gate model yet, but all these pillars and the smoking ash in the middle of it is the Realm Gate. And then the Sentinel, he's trying to drive you back and destroy the Realm Gate. So what that means for the setup is, my Trespasser's territory is within 12 inches in the center here of the Realm Gate. The Sentinel picks a point in the board and has to deploy up to 3 units within 9. And then I can summon reinforcements with a Wizard or a Priest within 6 of the Realm Gates. If I do so, I roll a dice on a 4+, I can add reinforcements. It could be entirely new units. A unit was slain earlier, whatever, and they're placed within 3 of the Realm Gate. Now the Defender, he basically gets to bring on a 3 or better every round a unit that's been slain or a unit that hasn't been set up yet, and they get put on any point in the battlefield within 9. Now, there is a sort of timed game here. We play 4 turns, and at the end of the 4th battle round, you roll dice on a 1 or a 2, the game just ends. So this is the death clock counting down. And then from then on, it goes up by 1. So in the 5th battle round, it goes to 1, 2, or 3, and then it automatically ends in the end of the 6th battle round. So don't use any victory conditions from the Realm of Sigmar rule sheet. Instead, if the realm gets destroyed, you immediately get a major victory for the Orruks, and otherwise, the Sentinel rolls 2 dice at the end of the battle and adds the total together. If the result is lower than the number of wounds the Realm Gate has left, the Sentinel wins a minor victory. If any other case, I get a major victory. This is our Realm Gate. It is a 3+ save and 8 wounds. Now, we're going to consider anything basically touching this big pile of rocks right here, not the walls that are around it, to be the Realm Gate itself. It's about the size of Realm Gates, and it can be attacked just like any other Warscroll. The remainder of the table is in ruins, some ancient civilization that was destroyed before the invasion of Chaos. Of course, the Stormcast are showing up to try and reclaim it. So we're going to roll, I'm going to deploy my forces around the Realm Gates, and then Mike is going to deploy his Sentinels to attack me, and we'll be back in a second. So here's the deployment. We've got the Lord Celestant leading his host of Stormcast, basically defending the Realm Gate here, and some orcs showed up, and Lord Celestant goes, "Hey, we want to talk to Gorka Marka," and they go, "We want to talk to your face with an axe." And that's what happens. So we're going to get started. We've got 6 turns basically to defend the Realm Gates. and he's got 6 turns to kill. So the Sentinel gets to decide who's going to go first, and of course, Orcs being Orcs, they decided they were going to go first. Now, he's already nominated as General. It's going to be the War Boss and the Wyvern back there. My General's going to be my Lord Celestin. We do get bonus command abilities. All right, so his new command ability is Barge Through. He can pick a unit within 12 during the hero phase, and they can ignore my models for the purpose of moving, but they roll a dice, and if they roll a 1, they suffer a mortal wound. Now mine is the Conquering Hero basically can summon reinforcements. My General in the hero phase can attempt to summon reinforcements through the gate as if he was a wizard or a priest. Now the big problem for me is I only have 1 priest, Warrior Priest, which is my Lord Relictor, and 1 hero, well, my General with his command ability. If he kills both of them, I don't get any reinforcements anymore at all. He's always going to get reinforcements on a 3+ anywhere he wants. So this is going to be a hairy 6 turns. It's basically the end of Saving Private Ryan right here. Started yelling Alamo. Hero phase. What's the captain doing?
So he's actually going to use his normal command ability, which is Wa, and that gives any Orruk models within 12 inches of him Frenzied, which gives them an extra attack.
Awesome. All right, movement phase.
Okay, so these guys move 5. So we'll just go here.
And we'll be back after the movement. There's the mob. The Wyvern, of course, with flies. Going to just fly over top.
Ragnarok actually ignores any terrain. It can move through it.
It can just climb into the building if it wants.
So
and shoot me with this giant flinger.
I just don't know where I'm going to end up here. Let's see.
It's going to be dangerous.
Put him like there.
Yeah. Now technically you have to pay for all the vertical and horizontal movement, so you pay up and down. So you'd be like stuck to the side of the building.
Right.
So the Ragnarok, he's just gonna end up climbing. We're just gonna put him on top of this thing even though he's not on top of it right there. The minute is over, so shooting phase.
So we'll go we'll shoot with the Orcs first.
Okay.
They all get 1 shot.
So everybody's gonna get 1 shot. They get 20 shots of their arrows on 5s. Now because there's 20 models in the unit, they can reroll their misses. He's gonna get right to it and start shooting the realm gate with their bows and arrows, and he's got 20 hitting on 5s. 5s to hit here, 20 dice, and rerolling misses. Pretty good so far.
It's away.
We'll just count them. So that's 5. So roll them all again. Sorry, 4 rather. 5, 6, 7. Not bad. 8 actually.
Yeah.
1 more. And then Woody on 4s. It's bad. Realm Gate's gonna get hurt. 3 saves, 3+. Realm Gate's fine. Giant Flinger on top of the Ragnarok taking a shot at the Realm Gate as well. The Giant Flinger hitting on a 4, so he does D3 damage if it goes through. And then Woody on a 3. Nope. 4 arrows from the Spider Crew. Who are they gonna shoot?
We'll pump them into these guys here.
Okay, into Liberators?
Yeah.
On 4s.
2.
And then, sorry, are they on 4s or 5s?
4s. Oh, 5. So 1.
No, we missed. Or 1, yeah, okay. And then
there's only 6 there.
4's to wound? No, 5's to wound.
5.
Plus armor for those Liberators. Good. So the charge phase.
Charge them.
You just roll and then you get to pick who you want, whoever's in range.
True.
2d6. 9 inches.
9
lots
inches.
of distance.
I have to go into him.
Okay, he's the only one in range.
Yeah.
So does Big Boy and the Wyvern want to try and charge?
Yeah.
Okay. 2d6. 9. See if you got it. So he's got it, and he's gonna end up just piled on top of me. We moved this. It's fine. There you go. Like all right. So now, who would you like to fight with first? Or actually, sorry, would the Ragnarok like to charge?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge.
We forgot about that too.
Yeah, for sure.
2d6.
Yeah, let's see what he gets here.
Big numbers, no whammy. Oh, no, he's not gonna make it. So the Savage Orc War Boss, or sorry, the Orc War Boss on the Wyvern is going to fight first. And attack my Celestin on Dracos. So he piles in. You can go to 3. We'll just move him over here so you make room for some more boys. 6 attacks here coming at me.
That's from the guy, not the
Just from the guy on top, yep. Yeah. Does he get his own law ability?
Yeah, he gets his own, I imagine, because he's an orc.
Yep, he's an orc and he's within range of himself.
So we'll give him an additional attack. And he hits on 3s.
Uh-oh. Does he have any kind of reroll?
No.
Okay.
No.
His wounds are?
3s. So 3 at -1 rend.
Uh-oh. So 3 needing 4s. Normally a 3+ save becomes a 4+ save. Oh, take 2. Take 2 wounds. 5 left. There's left in Lord Celestin. Claws and teeth in the Wyvern.
It is special. Hold on.
Yes, all 5 wounds left, so 5 attacks.
4, 5. And that hits on 4s. 2.
And then wounds on?
Wounds on 3s.
1. Any rend?
And -1 rend.
Okay, so 4+ again.
Damage 2.
Ugh. Good. This tail.
Has
Hitting
2
on?
attacks. Not
that. So I survived the charge of the War Boss. I think my best bet is to put some pain onto these orcs before they murder. Forgot that he had +2 to charge there from his. We were just looking up what his command does. Yeah. He might have actually made it to the realm gate, but we're now going to do our swings, and that's going to be 3 attacks from Lord Celestin, hitting on 3s. Only hits once, wing on 2s. With his temp to him, of course I roll a 1. Dragon Man, he's gonna hit on 3s. Only hits once, and wound on 3s. And wounds, so it's rend 1, which means you get a.
I think I just have.
Just your war paint.
Yeah, just my war paint, and.
It's 6.
Shields. They got bows and spears, right? Yeah, so it's a 6.
Nope. Now the important thing is I rolled a 6 here to wounds, which means I do D6 wounds on the unit. 2. So 2 guys get eaten. Not nearly enough to save me. So now you guys make your pylons 3 inches, and pylons are done. Now these guys are armed with choppas, not spears.
Yeah.
So they've got
the -1 rend.
-1 rend, and not the 2-inch engagement. But the big stabber there does have a 2-inch engagement. You want to do the big stabber first, and then you can do the rest of the guys.
Sure. So big stabber.
Bonus wall attack with the big stabber, hitting on 4s. That's good.
There we go.
And then moving on, I think it's 3s.
3s, yeah.
No, shot to the heart.
And then that's -1 rend, damage 3 for each one.
So if I fail both of these, I'm dead. Die alive. Took 3 wounds, I got 2 wounds left. Literally shoved a giant spear into the Dracoth's mouth. 12 attacks now from the regular orcs because they get +1 from the wall bonus. I am not looking forward to this. Oh, Lord Celestin. It's a good thing we can bring back your brother, Lord Celestin 2, through the realm gate.
On 4s.
Do it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Only got 2 wounds here.
And
4s?
4s, I believe, yeah. Just
3! Yeah. Oh man, I gotta pass 2 of these.
These are -1 rend.
Yeah, I gotta pass 2 of these or I'm dead. Oh, it's dead. Doesn't even matter what this dice is. Dead. Deletes the unit, or deletes my poor Lord Celestin. Things we learned today.
Might take 2 of those.
Big stab is pretty good. That
20
really,
guys,
that really murders me. Wine big stabba, not bad at all. So now dudes within 3 get to pile in after my Lord Celestin got eaten by orcs, and that's gonna be the Liberators. So they're gonna make a 3-inch pile in towards the closest model, which is this guy. I'm just gonna tuck him in under here. We're gonna tuck him in over here because I think we're towards the closest. 3 inches over that wing. 3 inches over that wing. This guy's not gonna make it. That's gonna put him in range, these 3 guys in range, so everybody but this back guy. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8 attacks, +1 for the prime, which gives me 9. And they will hit on 3s, because I have Lay Low the Tyrants. My special ability lets me get +1 to hit against models with more than 5 wounds on their starting profile. Attacks on 3s, taking away the 1s and 2s, and then wounding on 3s with my Sigmar Warhammers. And that's going to be a grand total of 6 wounds.
6.
So rerolling all his failures and a 4+ here. This is amazing. And apparently he didn't barely need it. Okay. Retributor's time. Retributor's going to get some work done. We got 3-inch pile in. It's 1 inch high. So that gives us a 2-inch move. So he's going to move 2 inches over to here. It's pretty amazing, actually, is what it is. And then this guy's going to do much the same. He's going to 3-inch move.
That shield is blocking for the wyvern too.
Yeah, it's blocking for everything. Well, I got 1 model, and this guy's not going to make it in. With 2 attacks each, the Retributors have a prime for 5, and 1 guy in the back that couldn't make it. I just swing on 3s. Well, that's good. So every time I roll a 6 to hit, I get 2 mortal wounds. So he's just going to automatically drop to 7 wounds now. Hit the 4 times, wounding another on 3s. And this one's potatoed. Let's roll it again. So, wish that was my to hit roll. Jeez. 4 more wounds. Now that turns into 8 wounds though if you fail your saves, and they are rend 1. So 5s with rerolls.
I'm rolling 4.
5s now. 4 dice?
4 dice,
5s,
yeah,
you got it, yeah.
4s and rerolls?
5s with rerolls because they're rend 1.
Rend 1, okay.
Whoa, I'm not going to kill you, but I'm going to put a dent in you. Did. 6 wounds down to 1. Now we're going to pile with the the prosecutors over to here. He's going to pile. He goes 3 inches again. He ignores terrain and stuff because he's a flyer. And then this guy's going to do much the same, but not going to make it. These guys have 2 attacks each. They're paired Warhammers. They just reroll their misses. So they hit on 3s. They all hit. They wound on 3s. That'll be 4 injuries against the orcs. So they get to make their 6+ saves and 6+ war paint. No rend. So 6s. And then 6s for the war paint. War paint saves no one. It only works because they believe it. So that's going to be 4 more guys. Okay, so that's the end of... That looks like the end of the round now. And you're going to have to make some battle shock tests. So you've taken 6 casualties, so it's D6 + 6, and your current courage is 6 because you still have your totem. So with D6, it's 4, and that's going to make D6 casualties because his courage right now, or sorry, his bravery and his thing is the same. Alright. Right, end of turn 1. Man, that was bloody. I almost got the Wyvern, but yeah, you deleted my Celestant like you owed you money. On you, Lord Relictor. I need you to blow up this Wyvern with a lightning bolt. So that's my hero phase. I can do my hero ability, which is going to be to call the thunder down. Little thunder, little lightning on the Wyvern. And I can still try and summon a unit back on a 4+. So let's see if I get my 3+, call lightning. I don't, so he's going to live with his 1 wound, and then I've got my 4+ chance to bring back Lord Celestant. Yes! So Lord Celestant 2, you're twice the man. Lord Celestant 1 was. Alright, Lord Celestant summoning back over here. He's more than 3 from the Savage Orcs. He's within 6 of the gate. And what's cool is this kind of fits the narrative for the Stormcast Eternals. They can't die. They just keep getting resurrected and thrown back into the fray. So he just basically went for help in Azerheim and just came Movement back. Phase now. These guys are all locked in combat, so they're not moving. The Prosecutors are locked in combat. The Lord Relictor can move. And I kind of want to keep him safe. So I'm just going to keep him where he is. But these Liberators are going to move their 5 inches towards the Arachnarok, because they have to stay 3 away. But their job is to fight big things. Alright, shooting phase. Now he arrived in the hero phase, so I'm not going to say that he can do a hero ability, because I don't think he can. It's a bit ambiguous. I'm just going to say I can't do a hero ability this turn, because I arrived during the hero phase, but I wasn't there at the beginning. So I'm not going to try and use one of my command abilities. And over, we're now going to do some shooting. We'll start with the Prosecutors. They're just going to whip their hammers into combat with the... they're going to flap around and throw them at the Orcs themselves. It's going to be 6 hammers. Hitting on 4s. Reroll. 1-1 I can reroll. Yeah, hit you once, and then I wound on 4s. I wound, so 6 followed by a 6 to save, where you get a hammer in the face. And Warpaint. Another guy gets put to a side. Anyway, Lord Dracoth can pick any point within 12, and on a 4+, he can chuck mortal wounds. He's going to try and use his fire actually on the Arachnarok, so he's just going to pick a point in front of the Arachnarok, and on a 4+, the Arachnarok will take D3 mortal wounds. Yep, D3. 1. So it's got 13 wounds left. Up for the Arachnarok instead of down, because it's just way too many wounds. It's done. Let's do some charge in turn 1. So let's see how far the Liberators go. 3 inches. Well, I stopped over 3 inches away, so guess what? I don't make it. Because there's no way for me to make it within... Oh, no, wait. If I stop within half an inch. So no, I'm good. So if I am exactly 3 inches away and I stop within half an inch, then I'm fine. That's right, because if you're right at the edge of 3, that's the half-inch rule. So I do make my charge. Yes, we can try Lord Celestant. He's going to need a big charge here to get into combat, but we're going to try it. We're going to go 10, and then these guys are piling. So now because it's my turn, and I don't want my Lord Celestant to be eaten alive, or I don't want my Retributors to be eaten alive, I have a coin toss here. Do I nominate the Retributors first and finish off this Wyvern and hope that my guys don't get eaten? Do I nominate the Lord Celestant first and try and put a bunch of wounds on this Arachnarok before it eats me? I'm going to worry about the War Boss. I have to actually defend the Realm Gate here, so I'm actually going to nominate the Liberators. They're going to pile first. Like so. And like so, and then he's going to climb and actually be not engaged still because he's too far away. Do 1 wound here, Retributors. They're going to hit on 3s. That's it. 2 mortal wounds. Bam. Eats him.
They're in combat with these guys right now.
Yeah, they can pile closest models, which will split the formation a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, but I like the idea of that.
I think
when wrapping them around here, get further away from them.
Well, everybody has to go to the closest models, so these guys will pile towards him. They'll pile over there. It's whoever's closer, yeah. Well, they're not going to split completely because it's just 1 pile in, but we'll see. We're going to do the Arachnarok first because it's a safer bet.
Yeah.
So he's going to try and wail on who? The Lord Celestant or the Retributors? Sorry, the Liberators.
Let's go...
Arachnarok has like 1,000 attacks, so we're just going to do the crew first because they're kind of the easiest ones because they're not poisonous or anything like that.
Yeah, so they get 4 attacks.
Hit on 5s, we on 4s. 2. And 4s. So that's going to be 2 saves. Because I charged, I'm not going to get any kind of bonus from the terrain. I'm only going to get the sort of like the detriment because you are on terrain, you'll get the bonus. So I get 2 3+ saves here from the goblins. Fail them both. First Lord Celestant ever, man. You're getting wounded by goblin. Here comes the...
let's do the fangs.
Okay,
so there's another 4 attacks.
And these are rend 1 with D3
Now they hit on 3s right now.
Did you still have all your wounds?
Yeah. Well, I just have 1 wound against, so they all hit. Now there was no 6s, so there's no spider venom.
Okay.
Yeah. And they wound on a 3.
So 3.
There's 3, and
rend 1.
Rend 1, D3 damage.
Oh, force. So take 2d3. This could just kill me.
2d3, yeah.
Just roll 2d3.
Oh.
You get more than 5, I'm dead again. 4! Got one left. Maybe you shouldn't have done this. Spider's kind of terrifying. He's got 1 wound left.
Okay, so
and now you have 8 leg attacks.
8 leg attacks.
Because you have 8 legs. That makes complete sense.
And it's hitting on 4s. Wow, that's horrible.
We only got 2. We're still good.
And
we on 3s?
Yeah, we got 3s.
Oh, I gotta make both these.
Rend 1.
4 plus. 4 plus. Did I make them both? I lived. I can't believe it's gonna be how many times can I resurrect the same Lord Celestin? So we are now going to attack with him. He gets D3 extra Tempestus Hammer attacks because he charged. So that's going to be 1 extra one on 3s. That's going to be 2 and wound on 2s. So 2 wounds at Rend 1. So 2 5+ saves. Sorry, 4+ saves actually because you get +1 from the terrain.
Oh,
you
so
make them both. Hey, Dracoth, you're the hero I need. Hitting on 3s. Hits with everything. Wounding on 3s and 6s explode. Whoa, I got an exploding 6 and then 2 more. So that's going to be 3 4+ saves. You got to make one separate though for the exploding one. So the separate one.
Separate one.
No, he's good. And then 4 pluses. That was not quite what I wanted to have happen. So you got your orcs left.
Yeah. So they'll just pile in. So I've got to kind of split them, I guess.
Yeah. Somebody's not going to end up moving, I think, because there's going to be an equidistant guy, but everybody else is going to go to the closest target. So you can go 3 inches to there. Make lots of room for their friends. And these fellows are going to pile towards the prosecutors.
Yeah, can I actually go on the other side?
Nope, because you can't ignore models, unfortunately.
Ah.
That's how I got jammed out with my Retribuators, too. So we're going to have the big Stabba plus 3 guys into Liberators.
1, 2, 3. We'll go with the 3 regular guys first here.
Okay, and one's a boss. So
yeah, one's a boss, so he's hitting on 1 better.
Okay. Does he have an extra attack?
Nope, just hit.
Just +1 to hit?
Yeah, +1 to hit. So he'll attack hitting on 3s.
Nope.
And these guys are hitting on 4s.
Both hit. Work done.
And wound on 4s. 1 -1 rend.
So 5+ armor now for my Liberators. Stabba time. The deleter of Dracoth.
Just 2 this time. Hitting on 4s.
1.
Yeah, and wounding on 3s.
Wounds.
Yep.
And
rend -1, damage 3.
Whoa, 5+. Nope. Reroll 1s though because my Sigmarite shields. Nope. So damage 3 is going to kill a guy outright and then put a wound on somebody. So we're going to kill this guy way back here, and we'll put a wound on the next guy back. Yep. And these guys, so there's 2 in with the prosecutors. They get to hit on 4s. Nope. So now my pile ends. We're going to just finish this up over here and pile in Liberators. They get to go 3 inches. Right, stay there. That's going to be a total of 11 attacks with, again, Layla the Tyrant. So you've got more than 5 wounds in your striking profile, which means I get +1 to hit against this big gribbly beast. We're going to hit on 3s, and then we are going to wound on 3s. And that's going to be a grand total of 6 wounds. Now you get a 3+ armor save because you are in terrain. Yep. So 3s, that's going to be 3 down. 3 wounds. So 5 wounds in the Ragnarok. All right, we're now going to pile in the Liberators. We're going to start with you. You're going to go to there, and you're going to go, I think this guy's probably closer. And then you're going to pile in 3 to there. These 3 guys will be in range. That's going to be 7 attacks. 4s now. And wounding on 3s. That will be 6. 6s followed by 6s for the Savage Orcs. There's 1. And Warpaint. There's 1 more, so 4 go down. So basically taking the guys near the prosecutors.
Yeah.
So the prosecutor's still just in range, 3 inches to make a pile-in move. So they're going to move 3 towards the closest model. Towards the closest model. And this guy's still unable to fight. 5 attacks because of the prime. They're going to hit on 3s with their hammers. No 1s to reroll, winning on 3s. No. Alright, so now battle shock tests. This unit of orcs, unfortunately, took massive casualties. So it's 8 casualties right now, the bravery of 6. It means basically D6 plus 2 guys are going to flee at the end of the round for battle shock. 8. That's the rest of the unit flees and runs away. Alright, first turn, we've had the Lord Celestin die almost twice. The Ragnarok's still in combat. And we're going to turn 2. So hero phase, 3+, you bring in a unit.
Do I roll a 3 for each unit?
No, it's just 1 unit per turn.
1 unit per turn.
No movement phase. He's already in combat. Shooting. Gonna shoot the realm gate. 4. 4.
Please
so the flinger misses, and then you got your goblin
and
arrows.
4 arrows hitting on 5s.
Getting work done. Moving on 5s.
Wounding on 5s.
Whoa, 3+. Realm Gate takes a wound. These cool little fire markers. They're going to be my Realm Gate damage. There's the first of 8 points of damage.
Wow,
so you have to pick a unit to fight, and you can either fight my 1 wound Lord Celestant or my Retribute or my Liberators. I assume you're going to try and kill my general again.
Yeah. It just feels like overkill.
I get it, but he'll probably kill you this turn if not, because he has lots of D3 wounding. Yeah, Fang damage.
4 attacks to hit.
How many wounds do you have now?
Still 3.
Still 3s. All
hit. And wounding on 3s.
3s?
3.
So now
they are -1 rend, D3 damage.
So the -1 rend is basically going to counteract the save I'm getting now from the terrain. So I'm going to have 3+. Nope. 2d3. I'm just dead. To Azerheim with you again, Lord Celestant. Ridiculous. So technically, I'm gonna look up the rules. I don't know if your remaining attacks get to go. We're gonna look. Remaining attacks you actually can split, and you can keep fighting the Liberators. Sitting on 5s now against Liberators.
Goblins.
Gobos, 2.
2, and they wound on 4s.
2.
2, and
any rend?
Nope. Just
4+. Reroll my 1s. Nope. One guy's dead. That guy's gonna come off, and there's how many? So I've lopped off 2 legs here.
2 legs are chopped off. So
that's awesome.
I've got 6 attacks.
I love how monsters in this edition get worse when you fight them. They're not 100 to 0 basically.
So 6 attacks, 4s to wound.
Or 4s to hit rather.
Or to hit. That's
5. Pretty good.
Yep. To wound just 3s.
So 3.
So 3
-1 rend.
-1 damage 1.
So 5. Nope. Reroll my 1s though. I make 1, and that means that I'm going to lose 1 whole guy. So I'm going to lose him.
Dirty.
And I'm going to swing back, because they're the only ones in kind of melee. Silly spider fighting 5 attacks, 3 guys with my prime. They'll pile in. They don't really need to pile in, so they're fine. Hitting on 3s, because you're a big boy. Ugh, so 2 hits. Winning on 3s with my Warhammers. 2 wounds. No rend, so you get a 3+ save. Bravery 6, I took 2 casualties. I'm fine, it's a 5. Going on to the bottom of 2. Lord Relictor, see if you can bring back Lord Celestin again. You can't. 3rd time's a charm, right, Lord Celestin? I think if you go back to Azerheim any more times, the conversation with Sigmar is going to be a lot. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more like grim. Hey, dude, stop getting killed. Retributors, they get a Trundle 4. It's 1 down, so they're going to move 3 basically to get off this thing. We're going to head over here. I don't know what direction his reinforcements are going to come on for, so I'm just going to try and cover all bases. This guy's going to move off and then move 2. We're just going to try and save these guys. So once again, we're going to fly over here. I'm going to throw some hammers. I don't even really need to fly that far, actually. I'm just going to try and spread out a little bit. Because I have 18 inches with their hammers. And then these Liberators, they're going to move their 5 inches and just try and, again, block the gate. Take up lines around the gates of fire. Knocking over pillars. All right, so the movement phase over, the shooting phase. I can pick a point within 12 once again. So I'm going to pick that point right there. With a 4+. The unit in range takes D3 mortal wounds. So Drake off fire. Get it! So it's going to be D3 mortal wounds in the Ragnarok from fire. 1 more wound. Now we're going to chuck some hammers. That's going to be a grand total of 6 hammer throws into the spider on 4s. Reroll my 1s. That's pretty good. Getting some work done. 5 wounding on 4s. There's 2 wounds. 3+ for your cover. Good. Melee. Let's see if you can do this, Liberators, before you get murdered. Attacks hitting on 3s. Because of Laylo the Tyrants, and then 3s to wound from Sigmar Warhammers, 2 wounds, 2 3+ save. Encouragingly there, I'm only halfway there. Alright, so this actually drops his to hit to a 4 now, but he still gets for the fangs, and then he gets 5 attacks now with his legs. So what, do you want to do the goblins first? Get out of the way?
Yeah, let's get the goblins first. 4 attacks, hitting on 5s.
1? Oof. 5s or 4s? Nope.
4 attacks. They hit on 4s now.
2.
2 6s. That's going to be venom.
Okay. Wounding.
So, yeah, we'll just roll the wound first.
On 3s. Oh! So that's actually D3 mortal wounds. That's just a dead Liberator. So you don't roll the wound when the venom goes off.
Yeah, it's like it's killing blow.
It's exactly like it's exactly like my hammers.
Kind of killing blow-ish.
Yeah. So his legs, he's only got 5 left because I've chopped off 3 of them.
Hitting on 4s.
There's 1.
Yikes.
And wounding on
3s.
Okay. 1. -1, 5s. No saving. All right, Battle Shock. I took a casualty. So if I roll a 6 here, I'm going to lose another guy for running away. And down to the bottom of 2. The line reforming. Let's see if some reinforcements show up. Orruks. 3+. Orruks.
4.
They sure do. You can place a unit anywhere on the table within 9 of an edge. Right, so here's the new plan. Within 9 of the edge. That's right. And it counts as their move for the turn. Now the mob of orcs, another mob of orcs returns with their bows and arrows trying to assault the realm gate. Now my forces are going to divide it in half because they haven't all shown up in the same spot. Hero phase, that counts as their movement. The Arachnarok's still in melee.
Yeah, they can't move right now.
So we go right to the shooting phase. 20 arrow shots.
I'm hitting on 5.
That's right. And you're re-rolling. Sorry, you're, yeah.
No, I'm not re-rolling because I don't have the wall.
Actually re-rolling their misses because there's 20 guys in that unit because they're fresh. So taking away the 5s you already got, that's a lot of 5s.
Ooh, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's a lot of strong arrows. Apparently, what you needed to do this realm gate was shoot it.
Sit back and shoot.
That's right. New plan, guys. Don't fight this whole bunch of Stormcast at once.
F that.
There's much more. We got 4s now. This is a pretty healthy amount of damage. Oh my god. So how many 1s, 2s, and 3s go away? Looks like you got at least 7 or 8 there. 8? 9? Alright, so that's 9 saves of 3+ the realm gate has to make. Oh my god, I just failed 4 of them. Uh-oh, 1,
so much wide.
2, that's right. Forget punching these guys. All we need to do is shoot arrows at them.
Come
3, 4. I got 3 damage left in the realm gate. Starting to get creaky. So that's a whole bunch of shooting. We've still got the flinger. He might just win the game right here if he kills it with the flinger.
Good, yeah.
Attack from the flinger, hitting on a 4. Uh-oh.
It hits.
Uh-oh. Winning on a 3. 3+.
Got it. And
don't roll 1 or 2. Is it rend? Is it rending?
No rend, just D3.
3+.
But it's D3 damage.
I know, well, we do that after after I fail my save, which I just did.
You just did.
Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. No, it's got 1. Okay, it's got 2 left. 6 damage. The realm gate's burning. This is not good. Goblin bows.
Hitting on 5s.
Nope. I went from confident to very much less confident right now. You could try and long bomb a charge if they want, or you just want to hold off. You go for the charge in the realm gate. You only need a 10 here to get it. 10s? Right, these poor liberators getting eaten. Really starting to wish I'd run the initiative roll this round. I think we may have forgotten to film it, so yeah, that was a big dice roll that we forgot. But I didn't get it, and I wasn't going to make him re-roll it because that would have just been me.
So shooting bows 4. Oh no, sorry, attacking. So
yep.
4 attacks on 5s. 1. Wounding on 4s.
Goblins, nothing from the goblins. And now we've got
let's go fangs.
Venomous fangs. Yep. So 6s here, just instantly do D3 wounds.
Awesome.
No 6s, thank God.
They hit on 4s.
So there's 3.
So there's 3. How many wounds does it hit?
Yep. And then wounding on
3s.
1. Rend minus 1.
-1 rend.
5+. Nope. So D3 damage.
D3 damage.
1. That kills my 1 turtle. That's him. And it's just the prime remaining. 5 legs.
4s to hit.
3s to wound because he's all broke.
2. -1
rend. So 5s. Make them both. Right, so during my turn, the prime fighting back against the spider all by himself. And he's going to hit on 3s. He hits twice. He's going to wound on 3s. Save. Makes it. Shock test the end of the round because I got nobody else within 3 to make a pile-in move. And he's got a bravery of 6. He's fine. So, things are looking grim. We've got 6 wounds on the realm gate. It's just burning all over the place. And my dudes are all blowed up. So hero phase. General's going to use Lord of the Host. Nobody's making battle shock tests this turn. He's going to move 10. So he's going to move over to here and be like, hey, I hear you guys like bows and arrows. Guess what I like? I like murdering.
Not going to let you shoot again, that's for sure.
D3 away. D3 away. Had tons of movement to get over there and turn around. You're actually, Lord Relcher's going to get down off this thing an inch and then move 3. So he's just going to be over here. So he's got range for his lightning bolts. And Team Trundling is going to Team Trundle. They're going to go 2 and 2. Just around the corner here. Like so. And like so. And like so, because they're slow. Stay where they are. Actually, they're going to move out a little bit because I'm afraid another unit's going to show up on this side. And then I can push them back. So hopefully keep them out of range. And you guys are going to go kill this Ragnarok, I hope. So staying outside of 3, moving 10. Okay, Lord of the Host. You are going to use your Flamey Flame Breath. Sorry, that was Moon Phase. I completely forgot my Hero Phase to do a Lightning Bolt. But I don't think anybody... No, he was within 12 anybody. There's nobody in range. Move and do it. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to try and heal that one Liberator on a 3. Okay. I do, so just pulls his wound off. Okay. So now the Hero Phase comes before I move, so nobody was within 12 to actually Lightning Bolt. Technically try and resurrect a unit here on a 4+ too. I didn't. So shooting Flaming Breath into this unit, 4+. It's going to hit them. They're going to take D3 mortal wounds. 2. So we're going to pull off just 2 orcs to the back. It's going to be hammer time. We're going to throw some hammers into the Arachnarok. Hit on 4s with 6 hammer shacks and reroll 1s. 1s go away. There's 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. There's 2 more wounds into it. 3+ saves because it's in cover. Snake eyes.
Ouch.
Bad news bears. It's down now to how many wounds? 5? I think it's practically unkillable. So shooting phase is over. Let's do some charges. I need a 3 or better here. Whoa, I fail. Job, Dracoth Lord. This guy is like
you
the
don't
most...
get any bonus for charging?
Nothing. 0 zip. Let's try the big unit of hammers. They go 7. So it's 7 inches. At least these guys made it. Now what's nice is, though, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to drag the guy into combat anyway, because you're going to have to pile into me. And that's going to bring him in 3 inches.
Right. Yeah,
So we got 2, 4, 6 over here. 7. Roll a 3 or better for them to charge. They get a 7, so they get lots of range. So they're just going to go in and fight the Ragnarok as well.
Get him.
Get them, these guys. Once again, I have an unhappy decision to make at the bottom of 2. Do I want to get murdered by these guys and have them go last, or am I afraid that my prosecutors are going to get murdered by this? I'm actually going to... I'm less worried right now about the Ragnarok fighting because it's really wounded than these guys just ganging up on me. So I'm actually going to make the Retributors go first. I'm going to have them pile in and go 3 to closest model. So he's going to go to here. And then he's going to pile in, just wrapping around this model to here. And that's going to give him 3 inches just to get within 1 inch. Alright, they're going to go. They've got a grand total of 7 attacks. And once again, 6s with their lightning hammers explode into 2 mortal wounds. Roll 7 6s here and kill 14 guys. That's the plan. Bam! No, there's 1 though. So that's 1 that blows up into 2 dead guys. And then these ones wound on 3s. So there's 2 more. So all you get's your war paint here.
On how many?
On 6s. Because it's minus 1 end.
How many?
Just 2. 2 war paint saves a 6. Nope. So that turns into 6 wounds. That's 6 dead Orruks. Is a Ragnarok going to go before he gets murdered, or are we going to do these guys? It's going to be a Ragnarok first. So the crew happening.
5s.
2. And then 4s.
4s. Nothing.
Nope. This is all to the prosecutors, because they're obviously the most dangerous thing.
And
Until they run out of prosecutors.
And then the legs, he's got 5 legs still. What are we at?
He's at 5 wounds left.
He's got 5 left.
Yeah, so you got 9 wounds on him, so yeah, you're still 79.
Yeah, I'm still there. 5 legs.
One more when he drops down again.
We got 5 legs. Hitting on 4s.
1.
Hitting on 3. Winning on 3s.
1. So
Yeah.
Ren -1, so 4 plus becomes 5 plus. But take a wound. So the fangs is the important one.
6s, baby.
There's a 6. So that's D3 automatic. Yeah.
Automatic, and then that
is a Ren save of 5 plus.
No, I have to roll the wound for that.
Oh, you just roll a wound for that
This
one.
is
Okay. That was my save no matter
This is
what
a
happens.
hit.
Yep.
And I have to have 3 to hit.
Wounds. Okay, so yeah, and that's failed save. So 2 D3 wounds on the unit now.
Oh, jeez.
And this could be bad. I've already taken 1 wound, so that's going to be 4 or 5 wounds. 5 wounds.
Shut up.
1 guy's dead, and 1 guy's got 2 wounds on. That's all the attacks from him now, and I'll get to make my pile-ins. So we're just going to pile in the Liberator first. He'll make his attacks, the Prime there. He's got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, because you're still big and scary. There's 2 hits, wounding on 3s from his Warhammers. 1, because you're in terrain. Nope, take a wound. You to nominate a unit, which would I guess be the Savage Orruks. Yep. So I'm going to pile in 3 towards the closest model. Yeah, there's not going to be much way that you can't drag Lord Celestin into it.
I can't go around, right? That's about all I can
Yeah,
do.
well, they've gone too far now yet. Well, if your general was on, he could do the barge through thing, but he's not.
Yeah,
so that's still going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like
And
8.
the big stab.
8. No, remember it's because you can measure from anywhere within 1 inch of a model.
Oh, true.
So you've got lots of guys that are within 1 inch that aren't actually that close.
Yeah.
So these guys are even fighting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, and then a big stab at 2. The champion hitting on 3s.
3s.
Hits.
He hits. So we'll just put that
We'll just
aside.
put down the powerful
And then the
ones,
rest
yeah.
are 4s.
Not too shabby. And then wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
Because Orruks. 2. And the Ren -1 because choppers are amazing. So 5 plus saves. Make 1, fail once, take a wound.
And then the big chopper.
Put it on you, I guess. Stab is hitting on 4s.
Oh.
Wounding on 3s. This is bad. So,
Yes.
okay, 2 on 5s.
And they're
Ren 1.
Rend 1, damage each 3.
Yeah. Nope, that's just 2 dead guys. So I guess we'll just take the 2 regular guys and the Primal stay alive. He's right here. And Mike is now like, I need to buy another big stabba. Okay, well, that didn't go great for the Retributors. So let's see what we can do here with Lord Celestin piling in. He's just going to pile over here. And he's going to make some attacks. And he didn't charge, so he doesn't get his extra Tempestus Hammer attacks. That's going to be 3 from him, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 2s. So 2 wounds, -1 rend. Saves here. And that's going to be none. So 2 D3. That's going to be 4 guys. Dracoth's going to get to go, hitting on 3s. Uh-oh, and that's 1-6. That's 1 explodey. And then winning on 3s. So that will be... Oh, no, sorry, that's actually it's a 6 to wound, it explodes. So that's just 2. 2 regular war paint saves there, because my wound roll has to blow up. Nope, so that's going to be 2 more dead guys. And... there it is. So battle shock tests. So I think actually my prosecutors might be too far away now. Everybody's actually immune to battle shock right now because they're all within 24 of my lord. But you, on the other hand, you have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 6 guys left out of the 20 that showed up. So that's dice plus 12. Basically, guys run away. Yeah. Bad for me because he's just gonna bring them back. So yeah, everybody just runs away. That's a total of 16, 10 guys. And so now you can just recycle them. The top of 3, the Realm Gate's drastically on fire. Everybody's hurting. I don't have a lot of units left, but everybody's kind of spread out. And we've got a Ragnarok that might just kill this thing with shoot. Close to doom here.
So should I roll to
you bring some roll for a unit? That's right. On 3+, you get another unit. You do! 20 boys show up again, probably. Right, so in range to threat the Realm Gate some more. Another pack of Savage Orcs. Most terrifying thing in his army. And they had to stay 9 inches away from the Retributor, but he managed to get most of them within 18. So we'll see how many are in range now. That is the hero phase over, because there's no heroes on the table. So we're going to go right to the movement phase. This one's done. That one's in melee. And then we're going to shoot. So it's going to be 16 shots. Couldn't quite fit everybody in range, because now that my guys are close to the table edge, it's harder for his reinforcements to just get within realm, like the Realm Gates. So that's going to be on, again, rerolling misses, because it was 20-man mob. 5s. It's again! Oh, man. It's 8.
Oh, my God.
So far, and then oh, so 1. Oh, no, you did not. No,
I think I knocked it.
You did knock it, okay.
Yeah.
So you're good? So 5s? Nope.
Oh, there
Still
you go.
lots. Only had 2 here. 4+. Oh, 6.
Yeah, less than last time.
Okay, still, I have to fail 2. If I don't pass all of these.
Last time I got 8 wounds on it.
Okay, we're good. Come on, Realm Gate, hold together. Come on, baby.
It's good.
Here we go. It's going down, I know. 1s, 2s. 2 1s, 2s, and this game's over. Bam! The Realm Gate collapses. Yeah. And so that's game. The Savage Orcs defending their realm. So there we go. We've got the 11th hour defeats. So we went to the basically the bottom of 3. We lost in the top of 3. The poor Stormcast Eternals did. And man, are Savage Orcs good. Yeah. I think this reinforces anybody who can take a decent melee ability plus a decent shooting ability, even a bad shooting ability.
Yeah, because it's not like they're hitting out 5s. It's not like
the argument it doesn't look good on paper. I think there's so many ways to modify that, because you're getting a reroll. It's easy to think, well, that's just in melee. No, because you're just filling the sky with arrows. Yep. So when you have 20 or more guys, 5s of rerolls, you did how many wounds? You had 5 wounds in 1 turn to the Realm Gate.
And I would almost, next time, take 25 instead of 20, so that I can take a couple wounds and still get that bonus. Get a little bit, well, this scenario, obviously, definitely not a big stab. He's only had the 1 model so far, he's going to paint the other one for sure. Because he gets to have up to 20 guys and they can have 2. So I think the interesting thing is when you've got a shooting unit like that in this mission, you almost want them to die every round and come back. Yeah. And I completely fell for it. I was like, oh, I gotta go kill those orcs. I would go and kill those orcs. And they come back
in full health. Yeah. Well, it meant that he only had to bring them back because he only resurrected 1 unit per turn. So his general was never coming back. But it meant that every turn he was able to lay those arrows down. The Ragnarok, also a complete all-star, tied up 2 units for the entire game. Was one of my 2 Lord Dracoth kills that I had against me, and then was just a weapons platform, putting fire.
Like it just takes damage and just keeps going.
14 wounds.
Because it really didn't get bad until you got to like 10 wounds.
Yeah. Well, and what was great was like tactics-wise with it ignores terrain.
Yeah, it ignores.
So you can just park it in terrain.
I didn't get a chance to use that ability.
You don't even want to charge it.
You don't even have to. Right?
No, you don't want to charge it because then it's got a 3+ save. Right, so you literally park it in hiding. It just keeps shooting at me, and then when I finally go to dig it out of cover, it's got a 3+ armor save with 14 wounds, and it's still shooting me every round until it's dead because the shooting doesn't get any worse.
Those are unreal.
Oh, so good.
Which is why monsters, you can see why 0 to 2 monsters because even that wyvern, we didn't really it got killed pretty early, but it's pretty nasty too. Yeah. Basically it's got a lot of the same abilities. It's got the
venomous tail, all that stuff.
The extra attacks with the horns.
What I think would have been cool with him, and we talked about this about halfway through the game off camera, was he was a great support unit. If he'd been flying around behind units.
I should not have put him in combat. Just keep in mind.
Not committing him early on, then you're throwing out immune to battle shock, which is a big deal, which meant that he could use the barge through ability as well if he needed it. And once I'm all engaged and tied up with that mob of Orruks, he could use the barge through ability, flown through and charged the realm gate and just murdered it. And just been like, well, I'm going to fly my wyvern into this realm gate and just crush it, which would have been huge as well. So that was a super fun mission. So far, I really like the battle plans because like a story happened.
Fun. Yeah, it's narrative.
It's got a strong narrative. It felt like it was anybody's game for most of the game until I took 5 wounds in one round with shots. And there's now a great story about we went to try and get help from the Orcs. They weren't having it at all. So I guess my poor Stormcast Eternals, the war against chaos, are not getting any support from the locals. So we're going to be back with more Age of Sigmar. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was super fun. We're going to play another game. We'll see you for that one next week. And until then, guys, happy wargaming.